I could really use a change of scenery. Yeah. Everybody smoking all the greenery. Yeah. Close the match 'cause they were handed down to me. But I'm still fly, I know. I'm still fly, let's go. It could all be worse, I could be a hater like you. It could all be worse. Pills to make the man, but that poison's gonna kill you. From the inside out. So right now, say it with your chest now, say it with your chest now. I'm young, I'm free, can't nobody take me here and now. It's my time to run it out. It's my time to ride it. I'm young, I'm free, can't nobody take me here and now. It's my time to run it out. It's my time to ride it out. It's your time.
Oh, hey, what's happening, everybody? It's your boy Onyx. I gotta figure out how to synchronize clocks. But I'm fly, I'm still fly. I know. Okay, I gotta figure out how to synchronize clocks because I'm reading so many different times. But it's better to be early than to be late. So what's happening, everybody? It's Sunday, 6 p.m. or thereof. And here you are once again with Going Full Nerd, the podcast recording where you get, that nerdy guy's entertainment thoughts, the things that he thinks about in a superhero fashion. Wakanda forever, folks. Hey, let's get this going. Let's start this off right with the shameless plug because I got a lot of information to cover today. And, hey, I'll address a couple of issues or a couple of things that people have been saying to me regarding stuff, if that makes sense to you. Okay. But anyway, let's get the shameless plug out the way. Shameless plug, you can watch this podcast recording, the YouTube stream. You can watch it live on youtube.com/goingfullnerd. Or you can watch it on goingfullnerd.stream, 6 p.m. every Sunday. You can also make donations to the channel on goingfullnerd.stream. That basically comes to me so I can keep the lights on or keep some of these lights on because it's kind of dark in the room. But, that's for the ambiance. Anyway, you can also check out the podcast that we're recording this for on anchor.fm/goingfullnerd, Pandora, iHeartRadio, Amazon Music, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, or wherever you download or listen to your podcast listening needs. Lastly but not least, you can check out goingfullnerd.com where you could get a link to buy some merchandise and or get some latest comic book news. And I'm really debating on whether to keep goingfullnerd.com. I might just make goingfullnerd.com like a like a merchandise site because with the community tab they have on Facebook, I mean not on Facebook, but on YouTube, I might be able to just put the stuff in there and give you guys the information. It is what's happening. What's up to my crew? What's happening, Low Cuts? What's up, Red? I'm glad y'all could jump in. And we're going to talk a little bit. If you haven't already done so, please hit the video with a thumbs up. Let me know you are here in that fashion. Trust me. So, check this out. Hot off the press, hot off the Warner Brothers announcements from last week regarding the 2021 movie release schedule. We talked about it last week on the podcast that Warner Brothers is going to release all their movies simultaneously in the theaters and on their streaming service, HBO Max. You don't think Disney, one of the next biggest producers of entertainment content was going to let Warner Brothers talk all that, stir up the pot? No. No, they weren't going to do that. This was the ultimate hold my beer moment. Yo, hold my drink, Warner Brothers. I'm about to get busy. That's what Disney did. But I will say the investor announcements done by Disney still left me with a lot of questions about movie releases and things like that. But the streaming and some of the movie releases over the next couple of years are about to be off the rails, off the chain. Listening and looking at the stuff. I got notes on notes on notes on the stuff getting ready to come out. Now listen, I'm going to throw this out here at y'all. I'm a Disney shareholder. Okay? So I'm a little biased, just a little biased, just a little bit biased in all of my talks about Disney and related material because I wanted to do good. I want to make money. All right? But I'm going to call a spade when it's a spade. But here goes my thing. I tried to tell y'all a while ago, I got the videos on YouTube to prove it. I started doing micro share transactions. About 2 years ago, I was putting $5 here, $10 there, $5 here, $5 there. Okay? And there was some ups and downs. And earlier this year, when the theme parks closed, COVID was running rampant, Disney shares dropped down to like $78, $79 a share. It was like, yo, boom. And your boy started dumping dough in it. I started dumping money. I was like, yo, they did good on, no, heck no. I'm about to throw this out here, player. No. Yo, the boy making banky bank. I mean, the theme parks are big money, but movies and streaming are picking up the slack. All right? Now, a lot of these announcements, some of them, most of them, this was like that D23 Expo stuff, but then they starting to get, now they like, yo, we got more and more and more, and we about to rock out. We gonna give you this. Okay, so I'm gonna talk a little bit about what they doing. I'm gonna talk a little bit about Star Wars, because they made some real major Star Wars announcements. I'm gonna talk a little bit about the Marvel. We're gonna get to discussing some of the stuff coming up in chat, like the Fantastic Four reboot. We're going to go into that a little bit. I'm going to give a little bit of my opinion, and we're going to get down like that. But here's the deal. I didn't realize that Disney dealt with so much stuff. I mean, I knew they were purchasing our childhood left and right. I knew this, but I didn't realize how deep. They got Star Networks. That's like over on I guess India, Europe, and stuff like that. They got Hulu. They got FX Channel. That was part of that Fox deal. You know what I'm saying? ESPN, Walt Disney Animation, Lucasfilms, Pixar. And so we got a lot of stuff that they're going to be putting their fingers on from 2021, 2022, 2023. Yo, I need a job, Disney. I own stock. I'm a shareholder. Get me in one of these pieces. I'm just saying, y'all got enough projects. Y'all can get your boy in. I'm just saying. So let's talk a little bit. We're going to go through. All right, so let's talk about Disney properties and everything. They're doing Beauty and the Beast. Okay. They're doing the Beauty and the Beast. It's not animated. They hitting it with the live action joint. Okay. They're hitting it with the live jacks. I don't know if we want to do that, but they're doing Beauty and the Beast again. That's the working title. Okay. Don't know if they're going to do it traditional and just get the throwback with the Beauty and the Beast. I don't know. They're redoing the Swiss Family Robinson. Now, for those of you who don't remember that, that's what Lost in Space was based upon. Okay. So I don't know what's going down with that, but they're going back to old school Swiss Family Robinson. They're going to do that. And also Disney Studios is developing Percy Jackson and the Olympians based on the book series. Now, I thought they had a Percy Jackson movie, but it didn't do all that great. So I think they're getting back to this. They're getting back to it. So if at first you don't succeed, put some money out there, try it again. All right. They're bringing back some Disney television stuff. They got 4 live action series getting ready to debut in 2021. The Mighty Ducks is coming back. Picks up where the film left off. And oh snap, they bringing back Emilio Estevez. Isn't that Charlie Sheen's brother? Oh, anyway, I guess they're going to be doing some freaky parties. I don't know. Go figure. Then Turner and Hooch. Yo, y'all digging deep to get this stuff back, Disney. Come on, man. Turner and Hooch is coming back. Now they got a thing, Big Shot Girls High School Basketball. Yeah, okay. This is all television now. This is all Disney television. All right. Then the Mysterious Benedict Society, based on some books. I don't know anything about it. Didn't realize they had National Geographic Channel. Yeah, I did. Just don't watch the National. National Geographic used to be the books. As a little kid, you could go into the library, when you was at school and see boobies. I'm sorry. I digress. But they're going to do some high-profile titles like Limitless with Chris Helmsworth. Welcome to Earth. I'm going to say Earth because Will Smith is going to star in that. That's a working title. And then they're going to do a 4th season of their anthology series Genius, which will profile Martin Luther King Jr. That sounded pretty good so far. And they're going to do a documentary film called Cousteau, which they're going to put in theaters before Disney Plus. So Disney seems like they're still going to court the theaters instead of putting stuff in live action. I don't know. Okay, we're gonna work with that. So it is what it is. So we thought we were done with the Kardashians. I thought they were getting canceled after so many seasons. Well, they just signed a deal with Hulu and Star. Going to debut, whatever. Then they got another series called Only Murders in the building. Oh, okay. Wait, with Steve Martin and Martin Short. Selena Gomez. Okay, comedy. I could deal with that. They got The Dropout getting ready to come. Okay. And Dope Sick with Michael Keaton, Peter Sarsgaard, and Rosario Dawson. Okay, that's a safe bet. That might be a safe bet. Then they got a whole bunch of different FX shows that are going to be originals, things. American Horror Stories is coming back. Why the Last Man? That's a comic book. Okay. I might have to check that out and see what's going down with that. That's unique. I gotta read up on that. That was not something I normally read or something did with. I'm gonna have to peep that out and see what they're gonna do once they get more info. But anyway, let's keep going. Let's keep going on the stuff that they threw out. Going to Always Sunny in Philadelphia for my raunchy humor people is coming back. They ordered 4 additional seasons. That's going to be the smash in the record for the longest running live action sitcom. Okay, I got you. Then they're going to do Alien. Alien is coming back. Not Aliens, not Prometheus. They're going to do Alien. Sci-fi horror classic. I just saying something. We might have to look out for this. Okay, all right. We got this. So now let's get down to the good stuff. Let's get down to the stuff that we want. Star Wars and Marvel. Okay? Star Wars and Marvel. We'll digress to the other stuff later. So Lucasfilm, Star Wars, they announced a whole bunch of new titles. They, Andor, Star Wars The Bad Batch, Star Wars Visions. Okay. A Droid Story, The Acolyte. Okay. I'm getting this. They announced a movie. Patty Jenkins, she got Wonder Woman releasing this December on Christmas. She's going to helm the new Star Wars flick. Rogue Squadron. So we'll see how she does with Wonder Woman before I hold thing. They got some teasers up online with her sitting in the X-wing with the helmet. That's cool. I could dig it. But we'll see how that goes with Rogue Squadron and all that. But let me talk. There's 3 Star Wars series that I'm really interested in that they announced. There's 3 of them that they announced that I feel real strong about watching myself. Now, we all know The Mandalorian is hot fire right now. I love The Mandalorian. The Mandalorian is good. The Mandalorian is what has me saying Star Wars is better than Star Trek. I know that was a label of contention with a few people. I got some messages on Twitter about it, told me I was butt freaking crazy. That's okay. But this is what's happening. It's this stuff making Star Wars better than Star Trek. Okay? Star Trek with Discovery, with Lower Decks, with Picard, they holding their own, they doing their thing. But this is making the Star Wars bubble up. They seem to be getting their Star Wars game right. Okay? They're getting it right. So here we go. So we got one. We got Obi-Wan Kenobi. Now, here's the deal. They released a synopsis for this saying Obi-Wan Kenobi begins 10 years after the movie Revenge of the Sith. Okay? This is where Obi-Wan met his greatest defeat, met his greatest failure. Downfall and corruption of, you are my friend, his best friend, Jedi apprentice, Anakin, turned Darth Vader. Now, this is the deal. They're bringing back Hayden Christensen as Darth Vader. Now, we know that, the OG Darth Vader, Prowse, he passed away recently, over in England. We've talked about that on the show for a little bit. And then, we still got James Earl Jones' voice, I should have did the little voice changer, but it is what it is. And I did say it again. Here's the deal, okay? This series is going to take place right after that Order 66, the extermination of the Jedi, and it's going to tell all that stuff in between, between Obi-Wan becoming old Ben, all that good stuff. Now, with Ewan McGregor, this is kind of cool. He's been kind of hot. He was in Birds of Prey. He's doing this stuff, but he's reprising his iconic role as the Jedi Master. And this is his first appearance as Obi-Wan since 2005's Revenge of the Sith. Hopefully, this series is well written. They're going to be tapping into the directors that was on like Mandalorian or from Mandalorian and all that. So that should be hot. That should be hot. Now, there's a project in its early stages. I'm really waiting for this one. I wish I had a Colt 45. They announced Lando. Okay, Lando Calrissian, made famous by my man Billy D. Williams. Now, with this early stages of development, they haven't gotten any details, but no announcement has been made if Billy D. Williams is associated with this or Donald Glover, who played him in the movie Solo. Okay? Let's get this down. Let's get this down. Now, here's the thing. I got a couple of questions. I hope they're involved. Are they going to be involved? Make that notice. Let that get out there. Okay? Because if it's not Donald Glover reprising his role from the Solo movie, playing a younger Lando, okay, and have Billy D. Williams, please keep my man healthy. 2020 has been screwing everybody over, but, hey, have him doing some voiceovers, telling the story of the past. That would be so hot. If you need some, background actors, like people that be chilling, drinking with Lando, I'm here and I'm available. Now, I'm hoping that this is going to dig into the hints from the Rise of Skywalker movie, that character Jana, the black female who was in it, and then her and Billy D. Williams was talking at the end, like she could have been his kid, but they kind of debunked that in the book, in the novelization of the movie. But, we could always, how many of y'all read? I got jokes. Let me stop playing. But anyway, that would be hot. That would be hot. Here's the deal. Here's the deal. Okay, let me address something in the chat. You could call in if you want. Okay, I try to address it at the end because there is a delay so that we can have everything flow smooth. Just threw that out. All right, and then last but not least, I can't wait for the Ashoka series. Can't wait to see that. That should be pretty cool. I'm gonna dig that. That should be hot. Rosario Dawson. I don't think my wife watching, but Rosario Dawson kind of hot. Yo, big ups to my man Cory Booker. You got one, yo. Got a hot one, though. But when she made that appearance as Ashoka inside the Mandalorian, that was hot. That was hot fire. Now let's talk about some other stuff. Let me start some stuff. We got some Disney animation, Pixar. They're going back to Zootopia Plus, new animated series. Baymax, animated series based on, Big Hero 6. Doug Days, you remember the dog from Up? Boom. They're going to get him in there. They're going to redo another car series with Lightning McQueen and Mater. We're digging that. All right. I can't wait to see Soul. That seems like it's going to be looking kind of hot on Disney Plus. We could get with that. But yeah, let's get into the Marvel stuff because I'm a Marvel dude, shareholder. Buy more Marvel, watch more Marvel, make me more money. Holla. Okay, so check this out. So Kevin Feige confirmed Black Panther 2 will not recast the late Chadwick Boseman. This is something else. It's still going to be directed by Ryan Coogler, still set for July 2022. But here goes my line. I know the rumors going on the internet say they're going to try to have Letitia Wright's Shuri character take the mantle. But how are you going to have a Black Panther 2 without Black Panther? And there's not really a good segue to say that he's unavailable because they didn't start any filming. They didn't do anything. They have no audio. They already said they're not going to use digital likeness. I mean, there are some good actors out there. Like I say, we've had 7 Supermen, 50 million Batmans. Come on. We could get a good actor. We could get somebody in there to respect this, to put a good performance. It's all about the writing and the directing, and let the actor do his thing. There are tons of good actors. Okay, find one. That's my official stance. Find one. Okay, characters needed for the culture. Throwing it out there. All right, we got a third Ant-Man film coming, Ant-Man and the Wasp, called Quantum Mania. It is now in development. They're introducing Jonathan Majors. If you see my man Jonathan Majors, that's kind of hot. They're going to introduce him as Kang the Conqueror. This is a big Thanos level villain in the comic books. I hope they do not nerf him in Ant-Man. Ant-Man is usually the lighter side of the Marvel Cinematic Universe, the more jokey side. So I hope he doesn't end up as a joke. We got Doctor Strange and the Multiverse of Madness. It's going to tie into the WandaVision series debuting in January. That's a movie now, the Doctor Strange. And it's also going to tie into Spider-Man 3, which they've made tons of announcements, bunch of announcements with, Electro, the previous 2 Spider-Men, Tobey Maguire and Andrew Garfield, they're going to be in there. So these are more probably going to be cameo roles, but it looks like they're trying to set up a Sinister Six or something real crazy. Charlie Cox is rumored to be Daredevil in this movie. I don't know if that's internet chatter or if it's serious. It's getting hard to get through this stuff and figure it out now. So I don't know. Have no clue. But we're going to figure it out, okay? We're going to see what we can get. Now, they dropped some trailers. I'm not even going to talk about the WandaVision trailer. It is what it is. But we saw the Falcon and Winter Soldier trailer. They're fleshing it out more. It's looking real good. I can't wait. Buddy cop action. It's kind of got that, that I hate you 48 hours, rush hour type thing going. I'm digging it. So I'm hoping they're going to have a lot of action. They're introducing some minor villains and minor stuff from the comic books that was from Captain America stuff. That's going to be kind of cool. Good. I think that's going to be a good watch. Now, here's the one that really got me. I watched this trailer like 4 or 5 times. Loki. Now, Tom Hiddleston, yo, we all could say he was the mainstay villain of the whole Infinity Saga. I know Thanos was the main one, but Loki was hot fire throughout all that. Now, here's the thing. We know what happened. They got the trailer, and this really seems and looks like it's going to be Quantum Leap. It's going to be Loki's version of Quantum Leap, and I'm cool with that. Just a bit of the arrogance, a lot of the comedy, not slapstick, but that cerebral humor, that's going to be hot. That's going to be hot. I can't wait. Now, come on now, Low Cuts, you can't say that WandaVision is going to be poo-poo. You can't say it. It looks like, oh, wait a minute. We got to work on the camera. I missed the cue. We went black for a minute, but I'm still here. You can't say WandaVision is going to be poo-poo. You can't say that. WandaVision is going to lead to something bigger, better, stronger, faster. It's going to be nice. Trust me. Trust your boy. But they also got a couple of things. That What If animated series looks great. Okay. Hawkeye, I've seen the stills, the pre-production. That's looking good. Giving it an applause. Okay. Now, they're going to be introducing a couple of things. And I love the fact that a lot of the Marvel stuff is getting African American characters in the forefront. We're getting Ironheart. Okay, Ironheart had brought controversy in the comic books. Why? Because it was a young, intelligent, super genius black female creating her own Iron Man style armor. She's a prominent character in the Champions comic book. And she's getting a series. That's going to be hot. We already seen the blowback from Kamala Khan, the Muslim, Ms. Marvel. That's in pre-production, even though I think they got that casting right. She looks great. That's going to be awesome. All right. But now here's the thing. Armor Wars. Armor Wars was a big Iron Man storyline in the comic books. Inside, they're doing a series. Don Cheadle, War Machine, and they're going to do Armor Wars. That's going to be nice. In addition, Secret Invasion. We were talking about this. Go back in the videos. We will see. Think about it. Oh, it's going to be nice. It's going to be hot. It's going to be fire. And we're going to see. We are going to see. All right? And the reason why we say we're going to see is because Sam Jackson's involved. That's what I need. My man. But there's a whole lot of stuff. Moon Knight, She-Hulk. Oh, my gosh. They're bringing back my man from the Hulk movie. You got Mark Ruffalo going to be in there. What's my man that played? Oh, my gosh. My mind has gone blank. He played the Abomination. Oh, man. It escaped my mind. Well, we'll get back to it. Then this is what I think is going to be straight doo-doo. And that is Guardians of the Galaxy Holiday Special. Whenever you make a holiday special of characters, it's trash. But they're also going to have animated features like I Am Groot. That's going to be kind of cool. And we can't wait till Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3 in 2023. So that's pretty much that, folks. Hey, man, let me tell you, there's so much more stuff that we could talk about. There's so much more stuff. And I'm going to touch a couple of things. Fantastic Four has been officially announced. Now, here's the deal about Fantastic Four. And I probably need to do a whole new video about Fantastic Four. Because Fantastic Four is one of those movies. It's one of those things they've had really bad. They were under Fox. Fox screwed the pooch multiple times. They were okay. They were something to watch, but they didn't embody the true strength and fortitude of the Fantastic Four, because they are really in the comic books the first family of Marvel Comics. Now, here's the deal. Things I do know about the Fantastic Four movie coming out. Number one, there's going to be four. All right. No, four of them, Fantastic Four. Get it? Anyway, screw y'all. Hey, what I do know is this. They have already said Dr. Doom is not going to be the initial villain in the first movie. Now, hopefully they don't screw it over like they did in Humans on the television show. But here goes the deal. If Dr. Doom is not the first villain in the Fantastic Four movie reboot, who would you like to see? And no, don't say Galactus. Anybody but Galactus or Dr. Doom. Who do you think? Boom. But see, the difference between this Fantastic Four film is made by Marvel. Not by Fox. Not by New Line Cinema. Not by people who don't own the comics. Not by people who don't have the books and be like, yo, I'm going to put my twist. This is owned by the parent company. We'll see what goes down. Other things, man, hey, we getting Chippendale Rescue Rangers, live action hybrid by like Alvin and the Chipmunks. That sucks. Pinocchio, starring Tom Hanks. Okay. Peter Pan and Wendy, starring Jude Law as Captain Hook and Yara Shahidi as Tinkerbell. Really? Okay. And we're getting a Disenchanted, a sequel to the hit film Enchanted with Amy Adams returning as Giselle. We're getting a lot of stuff, man. Hocus Pocus 2 is coming back. Okay. Reboots of 3 Men and a Baby with Zac Efron. Cheaper by the Dozen with Kenya Barris and Gabrielle Union. What? Yo, they rebooting everything. What else? And we're getting a new sister act with Whoopi Goldberg and helmed by Tyler Perry. Tyler Perry, you getting in on that Disney money too, huh? It is what it is. Whew. Man, we got so much stuff, man. This is ridiculous. We getting a new Tiana series. You remember Tiana from the Frog Princess, the Black Disney Princess? We getting that? That's hot. That's hot. We getting Moana, the series. Okay. Wow, we're getting a lot of stuff. Yo, they getting crazy. They're getting crazy. But anyway, this is it. Yo, check this out. Call in if you want. I got the voicemail lines up. Give me a buzzy buzz. Number is 202-643-4208. Ring the phone if you want to discuss something. If you want to flap your lips about anything special. Okay? If you got a comment, tell me who your Fantastic Four villain should be for the first one. I'm going to tell you like this. I'm going to throw it out here. If you got Kang showing up in Ant-Man, okay, if you're going to introduce the Fantastic Four, I would say use one of Kang's future personas. Use like Immortus. Don't just redo an origin story. Or if you redo an origin story, bring in something just out of the whack. Do like they did in the original Fantastic Four comic book. Get the Mole Man, yo. That would be hot. Mole Man. Yeah, yo, that would be hot. Because we already know the Marvel Cinematic Universe did a time jump. These things don't happen in today. These things are happening in 2025. I've seen it on the set photos. I've seen it. They've got all the markups. We had the time jump in Endgame. So it is what it is. It is what it is. But anyway, it is what it is. We're going to leave these phone lines open for just a few minutes. I'm going to throw a couple of things out there. Here's the thing. You're talking about Love and Thunder. I see inside the chat. Christian Bale going to be Gore. The only thing I ask Christian Bale not to do is don't bring back that Batman voice. If he comes out talking gravelly, I will immediately start bagging, and as a shareholder, as a stockholder, will start sending hate mail and be like, what the F were you thinking? That's how I'm going to be. That's what I'll say. That's what I will do. But it is what it is. It is what it is. Phone lines open, folks. If you're going to call in now. Don't complain. Don't complain that you can't get through when I say they open. No, on Mole Man. How dare you, Red? How dare you? No. You got to do Mo Man. You can get Mo Man. Okay? You can't go with a big gun. Because these big guns, you got to save for later movies. You know what I'm saying? Like Molecule Man, big Fantastic Four villain. You wait. You already killed off Claw in the Black Panther. You've already killed that one off. Because that's the running trend, okay? Because of the way they're building this, they're killing off a lot of good stuff. Like, there's a lot of stuff you can't do now because there's no Iron Man, there's no Captain America, okay? Chris Helmsworth, the only one like, yo, put me in as many movies as you want, player. I'll be Thor till I'm like Thor no more. You see what I'm saying? But the other ones, you got to work it out, and then all the hate on Brie Larson, you got to let that crap go, let it go. But you got to recast these dudes. Now comic book wise, yeah, Gore was a bad dude. Gore was a bad dude. And, I was like, yo, they going real hard. But he's going to be a one-off villain. I mean, we only getting one more Thor movie, folks. And I think this is going to be the Thor movie to end Thor. Because I doubt Thor will show up in another Avengers flick. I think Chris Helmsworth may be done. Maybe done. Because I really think Loki, Tom Hiddleston, I think he's done after the series. Okay. So, Black Panther should have had the. You mean Kraven the Hunter? Well, he's more of a Spider-Man villain. I think if that's what you talk. So but the thing is Black Panther really out of Endgame with the Tremors Under the Sea, they set up Namor. So my thing is I was really looking forward to Black Panther 2 setting up Namor, and then having that animosity between T'Challa and Prince Namor, like it is in the comic book. It's like, it's like neither one of them backing down. They just looking at each other like, yo, what's up? Come in my hood. No, you come in my hood. That's how they was down. What do you mean you're calling? Yo, I don't know what it is. I you know what? I see your missed call, but I don't know why you're not ringing. That is very, very surprising. Very, very surprising. Matter of fact, you know what? I see I had the missed call. Let's call this gentleman was trying to call. Let's see if we can call him. Let's get him on the line. He's complaining. Let's get him on the line. Now, see, you live on the air. You complaining you can't get through. You are now live on the air. What's happening?
Hey, this is that BS. Phone call 2 times.
Hey, I don't know.
What I'm trying to find out is,
okay,
is it really worth it to have another Fantastic Four? Like, being 100% serious.
Okay.
I understand you said Marvel is taking over this thing.
Okay.
But, the other two people who made it, you know what I'm saying, they job screwed the pooch.
Yeah, exactly.
Marvel gonna do different.
Okay, here goes the thing. We're gonna look at it. I'm gonna hang up on you and I'm gonna explain. Okay? We're gonna work it. Thank you, Bit, for being patient. But here we go. All right, so here we go. Check it out. What is Marvel gonna do different? Okay, first of all, let's take a look at it. Fox had the rights to it because of bad bankruptcy dealings with Marvel Comics back in the early 2000s, late now, whatever, and they made these films. Okay, they didn't really care about existing storylines. They made the characters the way they want. It is what it is. Now, here's the difference with Kevin Feige in charge. Now, by all means, I'm not going to sit up here and kiss Kevin Feige's ass. That's the deal. All right? Here's the deal. So, with that being said, all right, he has access to all of the Marvel backstory. And he has creative control where he can veto any big differential between comic book and movie. Now, you will say there are differences between comic book Iron Man and movie Iron Man. That's true. But if we cast this properly, if we get a good director, because we know Disney's going to drop mad money on a good director, okay? They're going to do it. It's a given. It's automatically going to happen. They're going to pay actors top dollar, and they're going to sign them to multi-movie deals. They did that crap with everybody. They did it with Chris Evans. They did it with Tom Hiddleston. They did it with Robert Downey Jr. They did it with all of these cats. And if somebody is effing up, they're going to fire them like they did Ed Norton and replace his ass with a Mark Ruffalo. Okay? They're going to get somebody with the right chemistry. I am totally confident in their casting and director choices. Okay? That's the first thing. Scripting. What the people don't realize is what they've been doing with a lot of the Marvel stuff. They go back to the characters' creators, even though they screwed some of them over with royalty money. But they go to these characters' creators and ask them, are they doing it this way or are they doing it this way? They're going to the comic books and they're looking at the outfits. They're adjusting them to make them real life, but they're not going overboard. You know, nobody's showing up in mad spandex. Okay, we not looking like Superman with no underwear, okay, or with blue or with the red underwear in the tights. They kind of grounded a lot of the stuff in reality. Look at the costumes from the movies. I mean, we did not have, let's go back to Avengers Age of Ultron. We didn't have Quicksilver running around in blue tights. He had on straight up Nike shoes and Adidas or Nike with Nike gear, okay? It is what it is. And just like they did Rhodey, they switched that ass up, you know? Hey, my man wasn't acting right. They went and got them a Don Cheadle. It is what it is. It is what it is. But yeah, we do need another Fantastic Four movie because with you getting rid of the core Avengers after this last series with no Captain America, no Iron Man, Thor is on his way out with this last movie, finishing that up. Pretty much those are the big main three. All right. Those are the three. That's the Trinity. You can add Spider-Man and Hulk, but those are the main three of Marvel Comics. They were Iron Man was a tier 3, but he's evolved. He is one of the major influences in Marvel in the comic book. So to ignore really the Fantastic Four, which actually brought about the superhero age for Marvel comic book, that would be real bad. They were the premier comic book for superheroes in Marvel back in the 60s when they gained their popularity. It is what it is. Simply put, that's who you need. I'll send you some comic book links and teach you that. Hope that answers your question. But anyway, yo, I'm going to tell you, the Glenlivet 12 is hitting kind of hard. It's getting a little warm in my room. I don't have the fan on. Hey, everybody, hit the video with a thumbs up. I appreciate each and every one of you for showing up. You'll be able to listen to the replay. If you've been on here, you can hear yourself on the replay. Remember, the link is in the description. We got the charity donations to Children's Miracle Network Hospital, specifically Children's National Medical Center in Washington, D.C. Make that donation before December 31st when it's all over for my charity link, and we can really make it going good for those people. Remember, ladies and gentlemen, going full nerd. Yo, I got to hit that outro music. I've been going for 43 minutes. This has been the longest show ever. But that's okay. It's been a lot of information. All right, everybody. Peace, y'all. I'm out of here. Let me hit that funky outro music. Oh, I hope I don't hit the wrong button. I hope I don't hit the wrong button. Here we go. You gotta want it. Peace, y'all. I'm out. Remember, if you can't say something nice about anybody, don't say anything at all. Send me the link. Send me the words. I'll say it for you. I'm out. Whoa, that was long. It's hot. I don't know if it's just hot in my little room or if it's the alcohol, but I really appreciate everybody. Thanks to my man Rick, Low Cuts, Red. Appreciate the support, everybody. Thomas, Low Cuts, you guys. Hey, I seen a couple of people pop in. I did not know. Let's get the shout out. Wait, hold on. Let me go back through the chat. Where you at? Where you at? Oh, wait a minute. I saw a new name. Who at? Where? Josie99. Yo, welcome to the crew. remember, we get the shout outs in here. Hey, rest in peace to Debo. Tiny Lister. Hey, you know, what you got on my chain? What you got on my Netflix subscription price? Hey, Disney subscription price is going up to $8? Golly, gee. Hey, I'm out.